If you've ever felt lonely staring at the charts, while everyone else seems to be moving on with life, this message is for you. Because the truth is, trading isn't just hard because of the market. It's hard because of the silence. And it's that silence that breaks most traders long before the market ever does. Welcome back to Oneself, a window not only into our live trading, but into our self-talk, doubts, and emotions in real time. Today, we're talking about one of the most difficult, rarely discussed parts of trading: loneliness. Why it feels unbearable, what it really means, and how you can survive the lonely zone that makes or breaks every trader. The struggle, the lonely zone. When most people start trading, it feels exciting, a fresh journey, full of possibilities. I remember my early days, using Excel to calculate how long until I'd become a billionaire. The dream was alive, and I was convinced success was just a few trades away. But reality hit fast. Losses piled up, the journey stretched longer than I ever imagined. There was no applause when I got it right, no paycheck to reassure me, and no one to tell me what to do when I failed. Just me, the charts, and the silence. That silence was heavy. Friends told me to get a real job. Family worried I was gambling. And the hardest part? They weren't wrong to think that way. They just couldn't understand. The truth is, most people can't. They see the risks, not the vision. They see the time wasted, not the skills being forged. And then came the darkest phase, the lonely zone. The place where you don't belong with your old friends anymore, but you're not yet where you want to be either. You're stuck in between. And this is where most traders quit. The deeper layer, the meaning of loneliness. Here's what I realized. Loneliness in trading isn't punishment. It's preparation. It's not the market testing your strategy. It's life testing your resilience. Loneliness is the tax you pay for freedom. Every entrepreneur, every trader who's ever made it, has paid this price. Sitting in silence, showing up every day with no results, wondering if it's all for nothing. That's the common denominator of success, the ability to survive the silence. And if you've ever felt crushed by that isolation, remember, it's not a sign of failure. It's a sign you're on the exact path that forges winners. The shift, breaking through. What carried me wasn't motivation or hype. It was responsibility. The responsibility to provide for my family, to prove to myself that quitting wasn't an option. I tattooed "It is written" on my arm to remind myself, if I make the right choices every day, study, journal, follow my rules, then the outcome is already written. And one day, after years of silence, the results came. Not because of luck, not because of shortcuts, but because I survived what broke everyone else. Here's the reality. Trading is lonely. Silence is part of the process. The lonely zone is where most people quit. But that same zone is where you're being prepared for freedom. If you're in that lonely zone right now, here's how to carry yourself through. 1. Reframe the silence. See it not as punishment, but as preparation. 2. Anchor to responsibility. Who or what are you doing this for? Keep it close. 3. Normalize the journey. Remind yourself, 5 years of silence is a small price compared to 40 years in a cubicle working the 9-to-5 rat race. 4. Show up daily. Journal, backtest, study, execute. Even without applause, even without results, consistency is building you. Trading won't clap for you. It won't encourage you. But one day, when the silence finally ends and the results come, you'll realize it was shaping you into someone unbreakable. So if you're lonely right now, good. That means you're on the right path. Thanks for watching Oneself. Stay lonely, stay focused, stay trading, and I'll see you on the next video. If this video sparked something in you, show some love hitting that like button and subscribe so we can keep building this space together.